I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I tell myself I'm not gonna do it again. But then I see your comments and your feedback, and I have to keep going because I need the love and the attention and the validation. So today, we do Repashy meat pie protein shake. Oh, this stuff smells god awful. So we'll put the Repashy meat pie. We just want you to know that there's nothing we would feed you or your animals that isn't Steve tested and underground approved. So we take our Repashy, we take our protein, because we all know how important the protein is. We need a little, I don't know if I can get this in here, but we're gonna try it. Stick this thing right on top. That's how that goes. Oh, we need water, don't we? We need some water. We'll figure this thing out sooner or later, folks. Repashy superfood. Yum. Oh, I gotta turn it over. That's nasty. Let's see what it smells like. Oh! Oh, that smells nasty. Get a look at that. Look at that.
Are we still working on that smell-o-vision thing?
Oh. Oh.
Wait. Inbred, come over here.
Oh, Ned.
Smell this.
Would you drink that? You want me to save you some?
No, I don't. It smells like the mud after the pig's got done wallering in it. It smells like pig crap. Does it taste like it?
Oh.
It is an omnivorous gel diet.
Oh. Have a good week. This is Steve from Underground saying, if I live, I'll see you next week.
Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground, our weekly online YouTube reptile show for reptile enthusiasts like Ryan. Watch him go to sleep. Watch him go to sleep. He's gonna go to sleep.
Dude, that's Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground.
Wow. Oh, enjoy the show. We have a lot of fun segments, including employee abuse. Oh, that hurt, man. Including reptile handling and lots of fun. Enjoy. Oops.
Hi guys, I'm Phil. This is Ryan B.
Hey, Mom.
It's Friday night in the Venomous Corner. Ryan's been working at Underground Reptiles for quite some time, and you know, he opens the shop by himself sometimes, and sometimes, you know, there's a loose corn snake on the floor, got out or something, you know, but we've never had a real escape of venomous, but we like our staff to be very prepared and know how to take care of things. God forbid something accidentally happen. So tonight we're going to give Ryan B here a little intro to venomous. We have here the rare and beautiful Texas indigo snake, not to be confused with an eastern indigo, which is a federally protected species. This one's actually a very, very nice pet snake to have. They're great mice eaters, they're great rat eaters. A lot of farmers used to catch and release these on their farms, so they eat all the rats and mice that are eating their grains and crops. The reason why we're using this specific snake is because it actually acts like a cobra. It literally is the North American equivalent to what a cobra would be in the wild. We are going to use him as a demonstration, so I'm going to put him in the trash can. Again, everything that you see on this show, we've been training and doing this for a very long time. We have all the extreme precautions and licenses per the state of Florida to make sure that this is a safer environment.
And I've worked with a lot of geckos.
He's a gecko guy. You know, him and his geckos, he loves his geckos.
The leopard gecko's ferocious.
ferocious. Cresteds go for the jugular.
Right in the jugular.
Right in the jugular. So with venomous, we typically use trash cans. I know it seems kind of weird, but it's a good retention for the snake. It keeps them at bay. It gives us a little height. Some people like wheels on their trash cans so they can move the trash can out of the way. Some people like it to be stationary. It's all a matter of personal opinion. So to start off, we're going to talk about the hook. A snake handler's main weapon of choice. Today we're using 30-inch Midwest Tongs hooks, okay? They're aircraft grade aluminum. Mine's real old and ratty. It's kind of gross. It's got a golf club handle on it. This is a newer model.
I've got the Pro Series.
He's got the Pro Series, okay? Again, aircraft grade aluminum, a great balance, okay? They all seem to find a good balancing point. Some of them have plastic heads, some of them have aluminum heads. Personal preference. We use the 30-inch on a smaller snake because, well, we don't need it to be that far away. We like to keep them arm's distance away. The main balancing point of the hook should always be right in front of the rubber handle, okay? Unfortunately, though, we're not going to hold it here. We're actually going to hold it back. And we use these two fingers as a fulcrum point, a main balancing point. The tip of the hook's always pointed up, and I can actually use these fingers here to cradle and rest this against this part of my forearm, the meaty part of my forearm. If Ryan here is to hold it the proper way, and notice that I can apply pressure, and he can resist me pretty well, okay? Now, if he was to actually move this to the side, he doesn't have the ability to hold up as well, which is why we keep it on the forearm. Depending on the snake, depending on the species, the size, everything else, we can always choke back on it to give us a little extra distance. Or if we're working with a baby, we can even hold it like a pencil. Hold like a pencil, man.
Dude, I don't know what you're doing. I'm new.
We can hold like a pencil and almost right with it, okay? Most venomous handling is a finesse, it's a ballet, it's a waltz. It's slow, it's steady, sometimes it's fast and quick. So, you making jokes?
Hey guys, it's Moody freaking Booty here, and I got a little treat for you. You see, right now, you're in Underground Reptiles' secret breeding facility and shipping department. But we have a tradition right now, and that is when people go to the bathroom to take a dump, we invite the bathroom snake to come along. Now, for those of you guys wondering what the bathroom snake is, it's a nice little black racer. Now usually these are aggressive, kind of flighty, so they move around a lot, which makes things hilarious. And this is our buddy Turd Ferguson, the bathroom snake. Now our good buddy Ryan Quinn is in the bathroom relieving himself. The bathroom snake is going to pay him a visit. Come with me. Hey Quinn, someone's here to see you.
Hey. Moody. The next part with venomous is the actual balancing act of the snake. Okay? I'm gonna take him out real quick. I'm actually gonna hold him normal. Okay. With venomous snakes and all snakes in general, we divide the snake into thirds. The first third being the neck, the head, and the first part of the body. So from my fingers forward would be the first third. The middle third is the main middle of the body between my two hands, okay? And the third third is from the tip of the tail to almost the middle of the snake. Now the reason why we section it is because snakes, especially longer ones, calibras, cobras, linear snakes, it's all a balancing act in keeping them calm and collected. Typically, if I have two balancing points, okay, if I move the tail down, they'll typically go forward, okay? If I move the tail up, they'll typically go backwards. It's not doing the best of job, but again, it's my fingers. So now that you've seen that, I want you to do that with your hands. Put the hook down for a minute.
I should always stay away from the four thirds because those are the most dangerous parts.
The fourth thirds are always the most dangerous. So I'm actually going to place them on your fingers.
Okay, here we go.
And we want to try and do this like that, and don't use your thumbs.
Oh, no thumbs.
Now, if you, depending on how you have it, he's going to try and wrap around you because he's going to hang on. But See how you keep it up? He's gonna go back, down, forward, back and forth, reversing. Again, it's all a balancing act. So once you learn the actual dynamics of how the snake works in terms of forward and backwards motion, it allows you to use the hook better and deploy these tactics with a hook, which is an extension of your hand. Okay? So let's put him in the trash can. Grab your hook. Now, if you notice, this trash can, come here, has this little rim right here, this little lip. I have no idea why it's there. I'm assuming it's for support of the plastic when you actually put garbage in there. But we use it as a reference of hand and no hand. Depending on the species, depending on how crazy it is or how violent or irrational the snake may be, we don't want our hands going past this area. So now I'm actually gonna ask Ryan and B to go in, and you're gonna try and scoop the snake up in one fluid motion.
Okay.
Snake's nervous system is very, very unique. It actually focuses on the tips of the skin opposed to ours that goes down deep into our tissue and mesentery and all that stuff. The more you touch a snake, the more nervous reaction you're gonna get. A twitch, a shiver, whatever it may be. The snake may even attack that point on their body. If I ask you to hold your arm out, hold it out. If I tell you to look over there, what part of your arm am I touching?
My wrist. My elbow. My thumb.
Perfect. You know, because you know that nervous system. Well, snakes the same way. They just don't have arms and fingers and legs. So once you go to scoop the snake with the hook, so to speak, you want to commit to that. Don't go poking and prodding and tickling, because you're either going to agitate the snake or you're not going to get the reaction that you want. We want it smooth, we want it calm, we want it cool and collected. So once you go in for the scoop, commit to it and follow through. Follow through between the first third and the second third, that one first little cutoff. And as you start to lift, when you lift slowly, the snake's going to inherently slither forward, bringing that tail up to you. So the goal of this exercise is to scoop the snake in the right spot and bring the tail to us. When we hold the snake's tail, I want to hold it right around the vent, the cloaca, with my fingers on the fulcrum, just like it would be a hook. I'm holding just enough so that he won't slither away, but I'm not squeezing him. I'm not crushing him. I'm barely holding. After a while, once you get used to this and stuff like that, the snakes actually learn to cradle their tail into your hand, and you'll learn the finesse of actually keeping it there where you won't even have to squeeze. They hold on to you.
Got it.
Another reason why we don't wear bracelets and watches. Snake's tail gets in there, then you're really in trouble. So let's grab him.
Show it some love, right?
Just want to show it some love, right?
Gentle.
No! No! No!
Hey Sam, can you come here for a second?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to smell all the candles and make sure that they're scented properly for customers.
Okay.
They all smell pretty good.
They all smell good?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Well, which?
So let's find that first third, scoop it up, and bring the snake's tail up to us. Let me get a light up in here. Get your hand ready. You want him to go for, you want him to slither forward. See, now he's investigating because you're tickling him, so to speak. See, now let him go forward. There you go. Bring that tail to you, and then scoop him up, and then grab the first third with the hook. Now balance him out. Bring him up. Bring him up. Bring him up. Bring him up, so the camera can see. Come over here so the camera can see. Oh, you lost him. Get him on the hook. All right. Get him on the hook. Okay. Let go of him real quick. Let me show you so you know exactly what we're talking about here. So I've got the snake up, and I've got him balanced. Notice how the snake isn't moving in the least capacity. I've got him where I want him. I have good hook placement. I'm holding on just a little bit of the tail. He's starting to slither forward, so if he slithered forward, what am I going to do? I'm going to move this up so he backs up. I'm going to readjust. Whoops. I'm going to readjust. I'm going to bring it down. He'll do what? Slither forward. Okay? So it's all a balancing act. I can actually come out and readjust and keep the snake right where I want him. Okay? Obviously you wouldn't get that close with venomous, and we're going to keep him balanced. And this is basically the original fundamentals of handling snake by tailing it.
Gotcha.
All right? So now that you've seen it, let's see you do it. Wax on, wax off.
Got it, Mr. Miyagi.
Don't always try and go so close to the head because he's not necessarily going to travel forward. So now let his head touch the ground. That way he knows he can slither forward. Ah, so you lifted too quick. His head came off the ground. There you go. You got him. And now lift him up and get him bounced. Now, you don't have to be so violent. You don't have to whip him up. It's not a mamba. All right?
Look, Mom.
Now you notice the snake's holding on himself. You've got just enough tension here to maintain him. It's good balance. We have our first third, our middle third, and our third third. Okay? This would be proper technique. Woo! All right? So, before I start to nitpick and we really pretend, we're actually going to cut because we're going to do this again in another couple episodes and we'll see how his skills have improved. Again, I'm Phil. This is Ryan B. This is Texas Indigo.
Next week, Ash's spitting cobra. Kiss
See,
the
he
death.
would have just died because he let
I
it slither
died.
up his arm.
Call Venom 1, right? It's Venom 1?
Yeah,
Call him now. I'm dying.
that's not funny.
It's not funny, guys. This is serious. Don't do this. Phil's gonna be pissed at me here in a
Keep
minute.
rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Phil's getting pissed, guys. I'm out of here. This is where I hop.
No. Stay, Ryan. Stay.
What's
I
that?
insist. If I can find the right key before the timer runs out on the camera.
I'm gonna jump the gate here, guys.
01?
Yeah.
I don't think so because I tried 01
What
already.
we learned in New York, when there's a dangerous situation, you gotta be good at hopping the gates.
That's horrible. You're stereotyping New Yorkers.
I'm from New York, I can do that. We hop the gates. You know what I mean.
Put the trash can lid on.
The Texas Indigo's still in there.
Right, so put the trash can lid on.
Okay. I thought we were gonna feed the Texas Indigo the albino monocle cobra. Guys, don't worry. I've got the pro stick. Right now, I'm making every person that does venomous snakes in the world like really pissed off. I'm seriously gonna back up. Get out of here.
This, kids, is the albino monocle cobra. Okay, the monocle cobra is actually native to India, Sri Lanka, parts of Pakistan. This particular one is an albino. And now Ryan is actually going to attempt this. Ryan! Ryan, where'd you go? Ryan!
When the moon hits your eyes like a bigger pizza pie, it's time for some free crap. What's up, you knuckleheads? It's time for you to get some free crap because you were dumb enough to answer our comment on the YouTube thingamajigger and allow me to make fun of you now. So you will get free crap for your pain and suffering. Oh, you will be winning this week a book, because it's quite obvious that most of you need to do some more reading. I don't care what book you want. Maybe you like bearded dragons, here. Maybe you want some boas, here. Maybe you want corn snake books, yeah. Ball pythons, yeah. Geckos, there. I don't know. Maybe you want something else. You just tell us what animal book you would prefer, and then I will send you out this book for your free crap winnings. Let's see here. Who do we have? First one is Skeleton Man. Seriously, guys, can we keep the names here a little bit easier? Just something that makes sense, maybe. Anyways, he says, or I should say, he yells. He wants to see more blood pythons produced, I guess by us underground reptiles. Well, thank you, Mr. Caps Lock. He says that he likes them because they're short and stocky with attitudes, and says what's not to love. That much I can agree with you. I'm short, stocky, and I've definitely got a lot of attitude. Maybe I'll breed some more of me. Maybe I'll sell mini Moody Booties. That'd be too expensive for you guys. You couldn't afford them. Anyways, our next comment winner comes from Balls Deep. He wants to see us breed more albino blue tegus. That's what I guess he would like us to see us breed. And then he also goes on to ask, why does Moody Booty not use my comments? Is it improper to say Balls Deep on YouTube? Well, the answer is no. The reason why I don't use your comments is because they suck. Except this week, you did leave a reference at the end to that wonderful song I was singing at the end of last week's segment. You guys know the one. And you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you. So, for that, I guess I like you a little bit more. And I used your comment. Our next and final winner is Jaden King. Jaden King would like to see us breed panther chameleons. Ferocious. Rawr. Anyways, he likes them because they have reds and blues and yellows and rainbows. Jaden, I bet you like rainbows. In fact, I bet your car is covered with those rainbow bumper stickers I see all over Wilton Manors in San Francisco. Anyways, Jaden, your Fruit Loop, you're going to win some free book crap thing. Enjoy. But then he also goes on, this Jaden, because he can't just leave it at that. He goes on to say that I should cheer up. Moody Booty should cheer up. Life's not so bad. Well, I think I'm bubbly enough for the entire world there, Jaden. I'm a bowl of sunshine. I'm a ray of joy and happiness. I'm what brings most of you YouTube viewers any semblance of happiness and enjoyment for your entire week. So, don't tell me that I need to be nicer or cheer up a little bit, because that's hogwash. And then he goes on, I don't know why, this kid just decides he's gonna type me an essay. He asks us, are Mellor's chameleons wild caught? Kid, what do I look like, an Encyclopedia Britannica here? Somebody answer the phone here. What's going on? I got a YouTube segment to do. Anyways, I'm not an Encyclopedia Britannica. Read one of your books. Maybe that'll have the answer for it. Give us a call back. Inbred Ned, answer the phone.
Shut up. Hello, Underground.
Now get out of here, you guys. We got phones to answer. You can see.
That's 20 Minutes Underground for this week. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate you, because we do this for you to have some fun. This week's question of the week is, what segment have you seen on 20 Minutes Underground that you'd like us to return to? Whatever one it was, tell us. We want to make the show something you like watching. So please tell us, which 20 Minutes Underground segment would you like to see more of? Maybe even which 20 Minutes Underground personality, character you'd like to see more of. Is Steve the sickest, most disgusting person you've ever met in your life?